Grace and peace to our St. Luke family and friends. I want to talk to you about two things today. One of them is the opportunity that we have to feed a meal for folks who are homeless. And the other is sort of a preview of Holy Week at St. Luke. So first of all, you have already received a flyer asking for your support on March the 17th when St. Luke prepares a meal for a group of homeless, about 20 or so, who live in the underpass at Lawrence Avenue and Lakeshore Drive. And I am happy to report to you that St. Lucans have stepped up with others in our Lakeview Lutheran Parish, and so the meal will be prepared by St. Luke members. It will be delivered by folks in our parish. We have volunteers for cleanup, for transit of the meal, and because our Lenten theme is strength for the journey, I think it's just wonderful that strength for the journey leaves the building and joins with God's children who are going through a rough time, and that we can be a part of God's providing strength for the journey. And in our visit with these children of God living under the underpass, we too will be strengthened, and our faith will be strengthened. So thank you for that. St. Luke is really getting into a wonderful rhythm of ministry for others, and especially the most vulnerable. The second is I want to think with you about Holy Week. And we can seat about 55 people, socially distanced, safely in our narthex. In our sanctuary, in the nave. We can probably seat another 10 safely if we have an overflow in the lobby at Belmont Avenue, where there would be a screen where people could view the service and then join the congregation as it takes communion, and maybe another 15 in the upper balcony way in the back for overflow. So we can accommodate about 80 people in each liturgy. And so what we're going to do for several of our liturgies is ask you to make a reservation. That will help us to know how many to expect, but it will also help us prepare for guests and visitors. And so you will be asked to make a reservation either electronically via email or a phone call to the office. But this will all be written down to you. It'll be coming to you with your Lenten letter. We want to take the opportunity to be hospitable to guests. And so we hope that if there is an overflow in the sanctuary, that St. Luke members will be ready to give a spot to someone that Christ might be preparing to join again the life of the church or to strengthen their faith by a liturgy with us. We've been getting, since we've gone in person again, we've been getting visitors and guests and people inquiring about membership at St. Luke. So it's a very hopeful and positive thing. So on Palm Sunday, there will probably be some children taking their first communion. It'll be the same liturgy at the 8:30 and at the 10:30 service. And we will ask you to make reservations for that. During the week, on Wednesday of Holy Week, we have to keep the children in school in their classes and not mix them with all the other classes together. So each of the classes of St. Luke Academy will be coming into the chapel and spending time with me in prayer and a message about the Passion of Jesus and Holy Week. and it'll be good for them to experience being in church and that wonderful atmosphere of our church. On Maundy Thursday, there will be a liturgy at 11 in the morning, and then also a liturgy at 7 in the evening. Same liturgy, except for the stripping of the altar will be at the late service. On Good Friday, I'm really pleased to share with you that two things. One is that on our 11 o'clock service, we hope to have children from St. Luke Academy do some of the readings in our service of the 7 last words of Jesus. And we are going to be sharing our Tenebrae Good Friday evening service at 11 o'clock with Holy Trinity. They are going to be coming to join with us, and we are going to be doing this service together. And Pastor Craig Miller and I and Pastor Michelle Sevig will be reading the Gospel, the Passion according to St. John. And so this will be a wonderful time for us to welcome our neighboring church. So we'll be asking you to make reservations for that as well, because we will be having guests and we hope to have a good turnout. On Holy Saturday, we will be participating with Holy Trinity at their church for the Easter Vigil. And there will only be room in their church in person for those who are participants in the service, who are leading the service, doing the readings. But I will be there with a reader from St. Luke, and we'll all be able to zoom in on that wonderful Easter Vigil liturgy. So Good Friday, a liturgy with Holy Trinity at St. Luke. Easter Vigil, a liturgy with Holy Trinity at Holy Trinity. And then on Easter Sunday, of course, we will celebrate the resurrection of Jesus at 8:30 and 10:30. And again, ask you to make reservations. We will have special music, a brass quartet, and we are excited to walk the Passion of Jesus together in this most holy week of the year. So may God's peace be with you as today we lift up our liturgy on Holy Week and our liturgy of the street on Lawrence Avenue. Bye-bye.